Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope y'all are having a great day so far. If you're new to my channel, my name is Katie. Today's video is going to be the Booktube Newbie Tag. So I had debated on doing this because I wasn't sure how it would be received considering I've been doing a lot of like beauty videos and such, but I decided I'm just gonna go dive right into Booktube. So I thought the first thing that I should do while diving headfirst into Booktube is do a Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope y'all enjoy and thank you so much for watching. So the first thing I kind of want to talk about, I will definitely get to the questions, but I got in my Harry Potter Vera Bradley stuff. It's so cute. Okay, I think that this is focused. It's so cute. It has the crest right here and then like the classic kind of Vera Bradley like paisley print. There are little glasses, there's a time turner, like there's so many little details in this. It's so cute. So there is this actual print right here. There's a bunch of things in this print, and also there's collections within each house. I think all the house collections are cute except for Hufflepuff. They really did Hufflepuff dirty because that is not cute. They didn't do yellow, they did this weird kind of olive green color. Oh, it's terrible. But I also got the blanket. It's so soft, y'all. And let me just tell you, this feels so good. I decided I'm gonna keep it in my library room because I think it matches perfectly and goes along with the book theme. So yeah, if there's any of that stuff left, I would definitely suggest checking it out because I think it's beautiful. Man, so like I said, I'm gonna be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag today. I'm really excited about it because I feel like it's like I found my people. You know what I mean? I'm hoping my people find me too. So let me just get started. Oh, I have my questions on my phone, so that's what you're going to, if you see that. Here it is. First question, why did you start this channel? Like I said before, I didn't really start this channel with the intention of doing Booktube. I started this channel just with the intention of doing more like lifestyle stuff. My tagline is still books, baby, and beauty, but I really am gonna focus on Booktube. How I'm gonna kind of translate the beauty part in it is I'm gonna do a lot of like get ready with me's and talk about books. But I might slip in a beauty video every once in a while, depending on like if people wanna see it, like views and such. If y'all are liking it, then I'll do it. I originally just started this channel because, you know, being in the quarantine has been really hard for me. I haven't worked in a while because I was on maternity leave and then I had left a job that I was at for 5 years that was really meant a lot to me, and then for another job, and then was laid off the next day due to coronavirus. I wasn't feeling like really good for a while, like feeling like I don't know what I should be doing and such. And then also, you know, being a first-time mom is also like really scary, and I felt like this was something I wanted to do to find my identity again, as well as, you know, creativity. That's something I really wanted, that creative outlet, because I've always done creative things until I got this job, my last job. You know, I felt like this is gonna be something that I can be creative and kind of, you know, put myself into. The next question is, what are some unique and fun things you could bring to Booktube? So I'm not like thinking there's anything special that I could bring to Booktube. Like feel like arrogant in that sense that there's something within this community that I could completely change and make different, because I think the community is so rich, and I think that there's so many like good creators within the community and new creators. I just don't think that there's something that I could say, well, I can make it better. I hope that I can bring some sort, you know, just respect the community, be a part of this like rich community. That's my main thing. Next, what are you most excited about for this channel? I think the thing I'm most excited about is the people, like meeting new people, talking about books, the friends that I can make. I have a book club with my friends. I really enjoy that, and we have a great time talking about books, but you know, not every single book is within the genre that I like, and it's fun to do different types of books, but I feel like I really want to find my people who enjoy the books that I enjoy so that we can have cool conversations about it. You can give me recs, I can give you recs. We could all just geek out as like book nerds. I just want to meet people. Please comment down below. Let's talk about some books. Next question is, why do you love reading? Kind of just going back to like my last job. It was the kind of job that was very like, I don't want to say like stressful because I think it's like got a negative connotation to it. It was a lot of like fast paced. There was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things that could go wrong, things thrown at you. It was something that made me feel on my toes at all times. And whenever I read a book, it's like I can consume it and be completely inside that world for however many hours it takes me to read that book. And it's one of the only things that I can do that really calms my thoughts. Being immersed inside a different world, there's just something about it that makes the real world just completely fall to the wayside. I love movies, but it's like a movie expanded, if that makes sense. And a movie more rich and the characters more fleshed out. I don't know, I love reading just because I want to be in somebody else's world for however much time it takes me to read the book. Number 5, what series got you into reading? So I have multiple answers for this question, and they may not all end up in this video, but I'm gonna try to be as like concise as possible with these answers. Whenever I was little, I would say Harry Potter, because my father read that to me, and my father has actually passed away about 10 years ago this year. He read the first few books to me whenever I was in elementary school. Of course, like the later books I read to myself because they had come out later. That was the first time I felt like, wow, there's a completely new world outside of like everything that we're accustomed to. It was just something that I felt like, wow, like I cannot believe there's this whole world I never knew existed. It was a way for my dad and I to connect as well, because him reading me those books I never liked to read, but my dad always loved to read all different types of books. Him reading that to me is always special. That's why no matter what goes on in the world of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, anything like that, this will always hold a special place in my heart. I hope that people can respect that and realize that, you know, sometimes the art needs to be separated from the artist. I would say Harry Potter when I was a child, but I really stopped reading after that. I was not like a big reader until I got into college. And of course, another kind of silly book is Twilight. Whenever I was in college, I remember watching the first movie of Twilight. I was 18, and the moment I saw Robert Pattinson as Edward, it took my breath away. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to know this. I have to read this. I have to see what's going on with this whole thing. And I know that's very like cliche, but it is what it is. And then once again, after I had read the Twilight books, I kind of like veered off because I really wanted those type of books. I didn't want any other type of books. I wanted the Twilight books. Kind of veered off again until my husband went on a deployment, and I got a new Kindle. And I wanted a Kindle so bad, so I got a Kindle for my birthday. And I was like, okay, I don't even know what types of books to read. Like, I don't even know what's out there. And I looked up the New York Times bestseller list. And at that time, 50 Shades of Grey was brand new. I think this was 2012, 2011. 50 Shades of Grey was brand new. So it was all on the New York Times bestseller list. I'm looking at this and I kept seeing it. I'm like, what is this book even? Like, I don't even know what it is. So I read the synopsis and I started reading it. Can I just say, at this time of my life, I had no idea there were books like that. I did not even know about romance, the genre. I thought about Harlequin novels and, you know, men with sweaty chests and women holding onto their legs. Like, I had no idea that like romance had evolved so much. No, is 50 Shades Grey a great novel? No. Is the reading level high? No. But it was a super easy read. I read all the books super quickly. Yeah. Do I think this smut is really good now that I've read many other books? No, I don't think the smut is very good. It's crazy to me how widely this book went, and everybody was just like, oh, I need to be doing all of these things that they show in 50 Shades of Grey. It was just interesting to me how much it like affected the world at that time. I only read the book because of the storyline, not because of the actual like steamy parts. By the second book, I was kind of over it, but I wanted to know the story because of course each book had a cliffhanger, right? I read the books, I watched one movie, and then after that, I was done with it. I have not reread or even felt the need to even revisit anything 50 Shades of Grey. After 50 Shades of Grey, I could not be stopped. I was like, this genre, I cannot believe this is real. I love love. I am a classic, basic female. I love love. I continue to find more books and just really enjoyed the romance genre and kind of dove in, and I haven't stopped since. So, also a very long-winded answer to this question, but if you're gonna keep watching my videos, just know I'm very long-winded. So number 6, what would you ask your favorite booktubers? I would just say like, can we be friends? Not that, you know, I really know them. Like, I know creators, they have a persona and you can't act like you really know the person based upon what kind of content that they put out. Yeah, can we be friends? What did you do to kind of get this thing started? You know, I think that as far as like asking them questions, you know, getting to know them. I know that's silly, it sounds very stalkerish, but you know, sometimes it be like that. Okay, number 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will there be? Okay, sorry, I could not read that well. I would say the challenges are just getting into the booktube kind of world. I would say kind of finding my audience is going to be the most difficult thing. I'm going to continue to put out content. I'm going to continue to do the things that everyone suggests as a way to kind of, you know, get yourself out there. But I think the hardest thing will be kind of getting into a culture that's established and it's very dear to people's hearts who are booktubers and who enjoy booktube. And I just hope to kind of respect that and, you know, tread lightly for a while. Okay, this question is really weird. When did you start reading? When did I start reading? I answered that question whenever I was little. Harry Potter, my dad read those to me. And then in college, I read Twilight. So that was when I started reading. And then finally, when I really started reading and never stopped was at the end of college, my senior year when my husband went on a deployment. But of course, like you like read whenever you're in kindergarten, so that's a weird question. Number 9, where do you read? I originally did this room to be a book nook and to be a fun place to read and such. But I love reading in my bed. It's so comfortable. There's something about it. Reading in my bed just makes me like feel so, I don't know, snuggled up. But I love reading in my bed, on my couch. If I'm really into a book, I'll read in my car, not like driving, but like I'll read whenever I'm waiting for something. I will do audiobooks, but my bed is my very favorite place to read. Maybe I'll get into this book nook thing, but also I have a baby, so it's really hard to kind of put him in my book nook kind of thing. He's either laying in our bed or he's in our living room bouncing along on his bouncer. So last question, what kind of books do you like to read? Okay, so I'm a romance novel enthusiast. I love romance novels. That is my favorite genre. I do enjoy a mystery. I listen to a lot of mysteries on Audible, but I love romance novels. That is like my main thing. I could read a romance novel every single day of the year when I have time. I love romance novels. Sub-genres that I enjoy, I love YA, I love paranormal fantasy romance, I love enemies to lovers, I love a bully romance. I love all different types of romances. And as I have continued on my reading journey, I would say that my taste in romance novels have changed. Whereas whenever I first started, it was the broken heroine, she had a tragedy sort of situation. The male love interest kind of broke her out of that, and I love that stuff. I first started reading, I don't know if you like Rachel Van Dyken, one of my favorite authors, but her Seaside series, like that was my jam back in the day. But now I am into very much like a paranormal kind of romance. So fantasy, YA romance. I've gone through my mafia romance phase. I've gone through my, you know, 50 Shades of Grey rich man phase. That's where I'm at right now, but I change all the time. But romance, I love a good romance. Give me all your recommendations. I love it. That is it for me in this video. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Please comment down below if there's any recommendations you have for me. Comment down below if, you know, you felt the same way about any of these questions. If you're new to booktube, definitely do this tag. I was on the fence about it. I saw some people do it and I felt like, you know, hey, this is what I need to do. I'm super excited about it. I hope that y'all enjoyed this and have a great day. Thank you.